Namaste, Kuzazampula, a very warm welcome to each one of you on this today's music online session. I hope I am audible and visible as well. Kindly let me know in the comment section. So, as I had said earlier, that we are going to have also one theory class as a part of your understanding of Indian classical music, understanding of different categories, the different genres. It's very important that we also understand this. So, today we have a very special class. I am saying this special because this is the first time we are going to have this online theory class. I'll be reading something, you have to make the notes. Next time onwards, I'm sure you will be able to correlate the things very well and make your own proper notes. So let us start with three Omkars and then straight to the class. I once again welcome each one of you who have recently joined to this online session. So today we have a very beautiful chapter which is called the emotions or the feelings, and most importantly, as always called rasa of music. So I'm going to take a book today which is written by Dr. Daljit, a very famous writer on Indian classical music. His book, the name of the book is Raga Charitra. We are going to understand certain points of this very important chapter. Once again, I would request all the students to kindly make their own notes. This is also a part of your understanding. Now, let me start with this. What basically is a feeling in music? What are the emotions in music? और संगीत में रस किसे कहते हैं? देखिए, बिना रस के, बिना इमोशन या फीलिंग्स के संगीत कभी नहीं बजाया या गाया जा सकता है. We can never sing or play if we do not have the emotion behind that playing or singing. Every single aspect of Indian classical music is connected to the feelings, the rasa. If I have to give an example, if I have to tell you something which you can immediately correlate, we do listen to film songs, we do listen to some very famous semi-classical genres. Why do we, the moment we listen to those songs, why do we start dancing? Why do we feel to just stand and just to be happy and just make everyone around us be a part of it? This is very simple to understand. Every single tone, every single the naad which is created, whether it is sung or played, impact our emotion in our brain, in our head. And due to that, we correlate with our emotions. Sometimes we do feel that if we are not feeling good, we need to listen certain kinds of songs or music. When we are very happy, we do not listen to the same category. We'll be listening to some other category. The same thing works as a rasa. This is what the definition of rasa is. This is what the definition of emotion in music is. Now, if I start the very first um chapter of this beautiful book, it says the Raga Charitra. So, it has a beautiful introduction which I'm going to read it now. And this has been anecdote by from 18th century. So, let me read it for you and then Indian music has been one of the most subtle instrument of harmonious emotions, integration, and people of different faiths. It can have traditions, customs to different parts of the country. With this character and universal appeal, music has not only overcome barriers of caste, creed, religion, and region in India, but has also been instrumental in creating a certain harmony and unity among the minds and hearts it deeply touches. So, in the very first part of the introduction itself, the writer is saying that this is all about just not one religion or one caste. It has it has covered right from north to south and east to west of India. Music plays a vital role in the lives of people in this country, whatever the occasion, be it a childbirth, wedding, or even funeral, religious ceremonies, or seasonal events, music is separately associated with it. Without the sound of music, the beat of drums, cymbals, or the bowing of the conch shells, a particular venue is considered inauspicious and lifeless. In spite of innumerable political or social or influx cultural over the centuries, Indian music has retained its character deeply. And this is only because of the creative and spiritual plus with the discipline of emotions and the rasa. So every raga also, students, I would like to tell you this, that every raga what we sing, every raga has a particular emotion in it. You cannot relate every raga with one emotion. Like just the other day when I started Rag Bhairav, you must have seen that uh, that Bhairav has a different emotion as compared to Rag Yaman. The other day we sang Rag Yaman, and Rag Yaman had a different flavor in it. So that is why we understand, this is how we understand that every raga has different emotion. Now, continuing to what he says in his introduction, I'm going to read a very important paragraph of it. It is in the Natya Shastra, so far the earliest known of fine arts, where one finds Indian musical theory described in detail with almost all relevant aspects analyzed and interpreted. Natya Shastra, the pioneering or work of Indian aesthetics, covers music, dance, drama, and basic principles of appreciation. Bharat and Bharat Natya Shastra was followed by two compilations. The first was Markandeya Puran, second was Vayu Puran. And here we find the very basic Navarasa. So it's, I think, I don't have to define, I don't have to again translate this. It was very easy for you to understand. The second which point which I would like to read here today is the well-defined forms of ragas which has the emotion. I just told you this. The Rag Bhairav, Rag Yaman, the moment we go to one raga to different raga, it has all sort of emotions. Very important name which comes here is Sangeet Ratnakar, which is considered to be the most elaborate and authoritative expositions of Indian classical music. So these all are the pictures. I'll be trying to show you the pictures as well later. Now we are moving to the very first understanding of this chapter, which is called the Ragmala paintings of each and every raga. Now, as I just told you, every rag will have its own, you know, the visualization, the understanding of emotions. For example, if Rag Yaman is sung in evening rag, evening time, we will not paint that particular painting with the emotion of a morning season. We have to have go with the evening painting. So, for example, this is the painting which I'm just going to show you, which shows a lady sitting in a beautiful evening and talking about the nature to another woman. So, this is how the painting is. It's a beautiful painting. It says that every raga has its own principle of emotions, and hence it would be described and painted. Moving forward, yes, so very important chapter which comes here is Navarasa. Now, it's not just only about the uh, one rasa or one emotion, one feeling, but we have all kinds of emotions with us. So we have, let's say, Raudra rasa, we have Karun rasa, where we have to have that compassionate feeling in Karun rasa, where in Raudra rasa we would go with very, very strong and kind of anger and, anguish. So it's very important that we understand all the Navarasas. It's very beautifully written here, which I'm going to read now for you. The Navarasas, as mentioned in 4 chapters of Sangeet Ratnakar, has a very deep impact in Indian classical music. Now, as I said, it is just not only about one emotion, but understanding of 9 rasas in 4 different chapters were very important, because all the 4 chapters have been categorized in different kinds of musical part. We will come to that part very soon. Now, another painting which I would like to show you of Rag Kalyan, which is basically Rag Yaman. And in this painting, you can see that one king is sitting and he's enjoying the beautiful nature of evening, the beautiful scenery of evening. Let me show you the picture. So this is how we can understand that the Raga Yaman also had a beautiful. So aesthetic delight, emotion, rasas, sublimations in Raga painting. Let's take this very important chapter. So sage Bharat is quite precise in his precipitations of art. He distinguishes what in art moves the emotions from that which only extends useful informations. Bharat specifically processes and made sure that the pure art must excite the senses, move the emotions, thereby created the rasa, the essence of the delight behind all reasons in a state which in the mind of rejoices. Bharat explains how art yields the rasa and delights the mind thereby. He conceives art as manifesting of subjects' intricately, nature and sentiments or emotions, both the inherent and inborn ones, the Sahitya Bhava or the Sanchari Bhava, later added as Acharya Bhava. Now, this is very important. I think many of you students have learned the bandishes. So, in bandishes, we have 2 kinds of very important, the parts of bandish. So, one is called the sthai, which is the first few lines, and the second part is called stanza or the antara. That is what he's mentioning here. That both the parts can have their different flavors, can have their different emotions in it, and this is how you actually understand what exactly a composer is trying to tell you. Moving to our last part of our today's session. If you find any difficulty, I'll be happy to answer you as well. So kindly let me know. So this is all the paintings which I have here. I'm sure when you all visit to the center, cultural center, you all will be able to correlate this. And let me move straight to the yes. Now this is all about the starting of a rasa. So you can see the painting, which is of a very well a painter from Bengal. Now it says that Bhairavasya Prathamaha Putro Bangalioha. The sage-like figure is shown seated on a floral yellow carpet inside a red wooden ornate carved pavilion with a golden funnel. His long matted hair is tied up decorated with flowers. He has a prominent shake with the mark on the forehead and wears the kundals in the ear. Gold jewelry in his arms, hands and chest, mixture of scandal and paste. This is all about the painting which I just showed you. So this is the emotion which he's trying to show you. This is the emotion which he's trying to tell you what a raga can create through. And he continues to say there are many more paintings which he has added. I think I can move to the last part of our session today, which is the understanding of the understanding of all the Veda Puran in Indian classical music, which are directly connected to the rasas, to the Navarasas. So, I think I can just explain you in this way that one by one we can actually go through the chapters of 9 rasas, which are basically 9 chapters. Every 9 chapter is being described very well and oriented by the Vedas, the Puran of Indian Veda spirituality. So these all are very, very important to understand. I just had this feeling to make you understand about the rasas, because other than the emotions, if you do not put your feelings, if you do not put your emotions in the raga, the rasas, your song will not be, I think, fruitful. It will not be delightful to hear as well. So I see there are no new comments. We can end up our session here today. If you find anything, if you wish to ask me, I'm here. Kindly comment and let me answer you. So I see there are no new comments. We can just end up our today's session here. So once again, this was all about, let me quickly gist it. This was all about the Rag Charitra by Dr. Daljit, a very well-known musicologist, writer, author, and I tried to make you understand about the rasas in Indian classical music. See you all in Monday's session, and kindly practice and write down your notes, make your own notes, and if you wish to ask anything, if you find any difficulty, you can always ask me that. Take care. Namaste. Kadichala.